A stats professor in Waterloo now has all the free coffee he needs thanks to math and probability. Michael Wallace teaches at the University of Waterloo. He got the Tim Hortons Roll Up the Rim to Win contest down to a science. He's got the empty cups to prove it. Michael is joining us from Waterloo this morning. Good to meet you. Hello.
Nice to talk to you too.
Is that the secret code behind you?
Well, that would be telling. That would be telling.
So it used that you were like any of us. You used to roll up the rim, try to win, winning a free coffee or donut here and there. But then things changed in 2020. The pandemic, we know, forced this contest online. So how are you able to use stats and probability to crack the game once it moved online?
Yeah, so as a general rule with games and contests, if things are on physical items like the cups we were used to those years ago, it can be very difficult to really do much to get an advantage in that game. But once the game moved digital, it changed how the game actually operated. And one of the big changes was that it actually made the element a little bit competitive. So you, as a player, you actually get some choice now. You buy your coffee and you earn what they call digital rolls that you play on the app. But whereas before you just get that cup and you could roll up the rim and you win or lose, now you can choose when to play those digital rolls. And that means that in a sense, you're kind of competing with other people. And the real trick to it is to figure out when aren't other people playing, because that means you have less competition, which means you have more chances of winning.
So was this your first thought when it went online? Like, oh, I can beat this.
Pretty much, yeah. Like I'm a bit of a nerd, maybe not surprising as a statistics professor, but I've always liked math and puzzles, and I really like contests and thinking about how are these things designed, how would I design them, maybe thinking, oh, if they haven't thought of this and I've thought of this, maybe I can find a little edge here and there. So I was reading the rules because I was just curious to see how it was going to work, because I loved Roll Up when it was on the cups, and when they moved it online, I was like, how are they going to change the game to make this work in a digital space? And I was reading the rules and seeing those changes where I kind of had that light bulb moment to go looking a little bit deeper for an advantage.
Oh, I love that. Okay, well, unfortunately for you, Tim's then made some changes the following year, and you pulled some near human win rates through 2021 and 2022. But then this year, they started posting real-time data about the number of prizes won to their website. So how did that change things?
Yeah, I was delighted. If you ask a statistician what they love, data. We want numbers. We want data. You give us that, we're going to go away and be happy. Yeah, so they started publishing, and this is all public information. It's all very above board. I wasn't doing anything too sneaky. They were publishing the number of prizes they'd given away. So if you go to the website now, it'll say they've given away something like 14 million prizes. But those numbers are updating in near real time. And so what that means is that you have access to data about when people are winning, and by extension, when people are playing. Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. I want to go to Vegas with you. All right, what kind of prizes have you won?
So nothing big. I've just been winning coffees and donuts. I am a little bit annoyed. I've got a lot of coffees. I've only won one donut so far this year. I always like a little bit more of a balance, but I'll take what I can get. But yeah, when I go into this, I don't go into it expecting to win those really big prizes. Those prizes are out there. Some people do get very lucky and win them, but to give you a sense of scale, there's about 21 million prizes in total. Of those, there's only 15 cars. So if you play the game, you're probably going to win a free coffee. If you follow my strategy, you'll maybe win a few more free coffees. But winning those big prizes, that takes more luck than even a statistician can give you.
Okay, so have you heard from Tim Hortons?
Not this year, actually. In the past, we've had a bit of contact, and they were really good about it, especially that first year. Where they actually arranged...
It's not your fault that you're smarter than their system.
I suppose that's true. But yeah, they arranged like a donation. I was working at a hospital at the time, and this is right when COVID was kicking off, so things were pretty bad. But they arranged some donations of things for that hospital, and we've had a few conversations about this stuff as well. And I haven't heard from them this year, but they've been very good about it so far.
How do you like your coffee?
Well, I'll be honest, you may be able to detect the faintest accent in my voice. I'm originally from the UK, so I usually go down the tea route, if I'm honest. Yeah.
Michael, it was great to meet you. Thanks so much for coming on this morning. Enjoy your tea. Your free tea.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.